guys, welcome back to Just Being a Mom podcast. And today on episode 83, can't believe I have 83 episodes. Anyways, today on episode 83, we are talking all about how to exclusively breastfeed for the working mom. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications so you know when I post a video and you don't miss out on anything. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for checking out my page and my videos. I love talking about all things mom, just being a mom. But definitely stick around. You're not gonna wanna miss any of this, okay? So yeah, let's get right into it. I would make a whole video on exclusive breastfeeding for the non-working mom, but I do discuss all of the challenges that I had as a non-working mom in my breastfeeding journey video, which I will put below, or I'm gonna try to put it up here. I'm still like learning YouTube, even though I've been on here for a while. I'm just being a mom, okay? I don't have time. I guess I do have time. Let me stop making excuses. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna level up my YouTube situation, because, you know, 2023, it's the year. We're gonna level up. We're gonna figure this thing out, okay? Hopefully the video will be up there and you can click on it. Okay. Anyways, so how do we exclusively breastfeed for the working mom? Let's get into it. So I know breastfeeding is got its own set of challenges, and anyways, especially as a mom, okay? Breastfeeding is a whole beast. But when you are away from the baby, you're having to pump excessively. Most of your milk that you're giving the baby is pumped, okay? Which is nothing's wrong with that. So first, what you would like to do as a working mom is find you an excellent pump, okay? Yes, you do get a free pump from your insurance. I'm sure that you know that, but you want this to be as easy as possible. So I would suggest getting a WILLOW pump. It's a handheld pump, battery operated. You don't need to plug in the and I'll link it below. And this is not an ad. It's just a really amazing pump that I think that moms will benefit from. Unfortunately, it is really expensive, but put it on your registry, put it on like a not GoFundMe, but like on the registry, you could put like, oh, money for like my time off, or you could put money towards my very expensive pump that I want. Especially if you're going back to work, I feel like it's really would make your life so much easier. So basically it's a handheld pump. I'll put a picture. It's a handheld pump, and the milk, when it pumps into you put it on your boob, and when the milk pumps into the cup, it goes directly into the bag. So you can take the bag out, Ziploc the bag, and store it flat in your cooler. You have to have like a little freezer. I think maybe one comes with it. Don't quote me on that, but they do have them really cheap on Amazon. You can get one for like 25 bucks. A freezer bag, you freeze it every night, take it to work every day, stays cold, keeps milk frozen all day. It's also great for traveling as well. But this pump is like 5-star, gold star. Because look, when you are at work, you don't want to have to be pumping and pouring it into the bag, making a mess everywhere, all on your desk, just looking a mess, okay? You want it to go straight in the bag, straight off the pump, wipe the boob, close the bag, put it in the freezer, and you're good to go. You just take the little cup out, set it to the side, charge it. I'm not sure how long it stays charged, but to me, that sounds like pretty easy. It's like one of the most easy things you can do. So I would definitely get a really amazing pump. There's other ones out there like Willow, but that's just like the top notch Beyonce of pumps. So that's step number one you want to do to get yourself a really excellent pump. Number two, you want to fight for your rights, okay? So a lot of companies, because there's laws now that you have to have a private space where you can go pump. They cannot monitor how long you're pumping, when you're pumping. They can't monitor any of that. It's your free will, and it should be your free will to pump, and they have to provide this space for you. So make sure that that is provided for you. If you're a traveling mom, you have to travel a lot, there are services that you can ship your milk back. They'll send you a box with like the ice packs in there. You pump and you store it and you ship it off, and it'll be at your house whenever you get back. And your job should be paying for that. They should be. You should not have to come out of pocket for that. Legally, they need to pay for it. Legally, it's their responsibility to pay for it, okay? They want you traveling, but this baby got to get fed, okay? So make sure you're fighting for your rights. You know what they are. You are equipped with all the things you need to successfully be able to pump at work and feed your brand new baby. Also, okay, so number three, you want to set an alarm to pump. You want to be pumping at the same time, feeding at the same time. You don't want to just be like all over the place. You definitely want to do it at the same time. Your body will get used to this schedule. So you want to keep your body on the same schedule, and you really want to do it often. That's why I'm like the Willow pump. You could just click it in. I wouldn't say necessarily take it into meetings, but because I think it has a bit of a sound, but take it, you know, it's easy. You don't want to have to plug in something every time and do the whole thing every time. Just put it on and 15 minutes, go, you know, super easy, and you're good to go. So set an alarm maybe every couple hours, which is normally when your newborn would feed. So I would say every 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on what your body is doing. But every 1.5 to 2 hours in the beginning. Of course, it'll spread out over time, but it depends, and it also depends on how much you're producing. If you want to bring your milk in naturally, you want more of a letdown to happen, I will place the link below to episode, I want to say 81. I just posted it a couple weeks ago, but I will post the video down there or up there so that you can go back and watch that one, so you know like natural ways for a letdown to happen, or how to get your milk to come in very naturally without like cookies or teas or all those things. So definitely will go watch that video. And again, with the piggybacking off of the setting an alarm, you definitely want to set a routine. So when it comes to feeding your baby, you want to feed them when they wake up, obviously. They're probably sleeping right next to you. You roll over, put it on, you're good to go. So when they wake up, and then when like right before you leave for work, you definitely want to get a good session in then. And then 2 hours after, you know, you've been at work, and then right when you get home, like clockwork, feed them. Put your milk obviously away. Feed them a couple times before they go to bed. And I feel like that should be enough feeding. These kids eat so much. But listen to your body. You know your baby. And hang in there. You can do this. This is completely possible. You can breastfeed your baby 1 or 2 years if that's what you please, 3 years, and be a working mom. You don't have to stop producing milk because you're not around your baby 24/7. Will it be hard? Yes, but you can do it. You can do all things you put your mind to. You do anything through Christ who strengthens you. Amen. So yeah, just hang in there. I would say don't give up. Drink your water, as much water as you can. Set that alarm, get that pump if you are really committed to this. And even if you go 6 months, you still did great. Even if you go a month, okay? You still did great, okay? Just try to set those routines as you, just set those routines while you're on maternity leave. And when you go back, like, oh, that's one thing I almost left out. Okay, so when you're on maternity leave and when you have that huge influx of milk at the beginning, pump. My midwife would kill me, but like for a working mom, you need that milk to store up. So pump that milk out. So pump that milk and really get your supply building, okay? Throughout your maternity leave. Pump, like feed, maybe pump a little bit before you feed, maybe pump for 5 minutes before you feed the baby, and that should get you like some really good supply throughout the day, especially when you're trying to build your supply. So yeah, I think that's really it. Routine. So I think I've said everything. 1, you want to get a good pump. 2, you want to fight for your rights. Don't let these companies do you any kind of way. You want to have a routine, set your alarm, and build when you're heavy in the beginning, when you're heavy with the milk, build up your supply. Okay? Because that milk is good frozen for a year. Okay? No, it's not. Sorry. I think it's only good for 6 months. Okay. But all right, guys, definitely check with your doctor on that. I do think it is only 6 months. You should only keep it for 6 months. It might be a year. Guys, I'm no doctor. Okay. I feel like I've kept it for a year, but I've thrown it away after a year. So I want to say it's a year. Okay, but anyways, I'll put the correct answer below, okay? Comment below, tell me how your breastfeeding journey is going. Tell me if you're excited about breastfeeding. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know if you have any questions. Help me, is it 6 months or is it a year? But let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next week with a brand new episode of Just Being a Mom podcast. And have the best Monday night ever. Or have the best Monday ever. Okay. All right, bye guys.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. See you next time.